So in 2025, we have so many cameras that are really good, but not too many of them have the specs of the Sigma FP. While the Sigma FP does not have 6.2K, don't have open gate, 4K 60 or 4K 120, it still have video assist features that most mirrorless cameras do not have outside of lumens. False color, EL zone, waveform, 12-bit RAW, 10-bit RAW, both internally, anamorphic support, shutter angle, time code, and the list goes on. And overall, when you expose the FP right, you still get an amazing image that compete with the newest cameras. Now, do I wish that the FP had 14 plus stops of dynamic range like my XH2S? Of course I do. But like I said, when exposed right, you really can't tell. So some of you guys may know that I actually started a color grading community, Color Grade 101. And if you want to support the channel in some shape or fashion, you could do that by joining the color grade community, and it's only $25 per month. But you'll have access to my novice color grade crash course. And I'm also working on a second course as well that you guys will be able to learn from once you complete this first one. And if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link below. So for Memorial Weekend, me and my friends went over to Grand Haven, Michigan, which is my favorite place in West Michigan, or all of Michigan. It's like my happy place. I took the FP with me because it's been a while since I went out and shot with it. I shot everything at 100 ISO, exposed for my highlights, and then used EL zone to nail my exposure. Now, did I nail every shot? Of course not. But I did get more shots that I like compared to ones that I don't. So I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the previous video, but I love the FP so much because it forced me to learn. Not so much color grading, but to expose properly. And to be honest, I'm still learning. My goal is to become better at cinematography overall. And the only way to do that is just go out and do it. This camera did not just let me take it out the box, point and shoot, and then I have a good image. It forced me to get to know this camera so I know how to use it properly to get the image that I want. Clever Ghost Cinema told me before I bought this camera that it's pretty quirky, and to be honest, he was right. But just because this camera has certain quirks, do not make it a bad camera. It takes patience and a lot of practice to get good at using this camera. But when you do, the image is gorgeous. One of the few features that I wish this camera had is the ability to charge over USB-C. It only does that when the camera is turned off. But hopefully on the Mark II, there will be a feature to actually allow this to happen when the camera is turned on. So with that being said, what do I wish for a Sigma FP Mark II? I will take the 6.2 open gate. I will take 4K 60 and 4K 120. I wish it would have 15 plus stops of dynamic range. I hope that it have L-log or Leica log built into it internally. And I do hope that it keep the option for 10-bit internal RAW because I do like that feature and I think I'm going to start using it for weddings. And one last thing, if they do come out with a Mark II, I hope that they can implement 2 USB-C ports, one for charging and one so we can shoot using an SSD drive. Also, this camera needs a better dummy battery configuration. Now, all the shots you're seeing here was shot on the Canon FD 50mm f1.2, and I really do like this lens. I love the look and I love the character that I get from this lens, but also this is my first lens that I bought for my Sigma FP. While it's not my favorite lens in my set, because that's the 35mm f2, it is a close second. Now, is the Sigma FP a perfect camera? Of course not. It's actually a very imperfect camera, but honestly, that may be its charm. That may be the reason why so many cinematographers speak very highly of this camera. I know this camera can be tough to work with, but when you overcome those challenges, this camera will be able to do nearly anything you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, make sure you leave them down below. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and enjoy your summer.